Hey guys, what's up? My name is Alexis Oakley and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because today I have Madison Watkins. We're going to be doing a tutorial for you guys. I love working with Madison. As a ginger growing up, I'm sure it was hard to figure out what type of makeup to wear and what you should and shouldn't do. So we're going to be teaching you all the tips and tricks today, spilling all the tea. So if you guys are interested, keep watching.
Guys, her makeup is so good. Like, it is 7:30 a.m. and her makeup is amazing.
I had to because I was going to be next to you.
Okay. Can we talk about how amazing your lips look?
I love for him.
Like, dang. I think we should start where we met.
Backstory, like originally, I slid into your DMs. You were on...
Okay, she slid into my DMs.
You were on America's Got Talent. You're from Arkansas.
4 years ago.
Missouri. You would go to Kanakuk and I knew a lot of friends that went there, and so they were posting about you on the show. And I was like, wait, this girl's so cute. And this is when I was trying to be a makeup artist. I was still in high school.
If anybody's watching this and wants to be a makeup artist, is the best thing to do. You held yourself in such a humble way, and I think that's why you're where you're at now. You've always stayed true to who you are, you know?
Yeah.
And more than that, it's like you're willing to do the extra work.
Right.
Where a lot of people aren't. You know I love you, girl.
But yeah, we started DMing. We went to the same church, and I don't know if we knew that or not at the time. But we were like Instagram friends. I was walking into church one day, and I saw you outside, and I was like, that girl looks so familiar. And you're on the phone, and you literally like drop the phone. You're like, I have to call you back.
See, girl, I be dropping phone calls for you, and that was with a really cute boy, too.
I think like 3 days later, we started hanging out, and it was instant best friends. I don't think I've ever had that with someone, especially LA.
You kind of like saw the very beginning of my music career. Like,
yeah, that was both of our first years out here. I feel like we saw each other at such different places than we are now.
Which is so fun to look back at.
For those of you who don't know, Madison is an insane singer. Seriously?
Come on. One
of the best voices. You're such a powerhouse vocalist, and I feel like there's not a lot of those anymore. You're literally like our generation's like Christina Aguilera. Like,
don't even try that.
Oh, you have something really exciting you're working on right now. Our queen's on American Idol right now. You know how whenever you're little, American Idol was like the biggest deal ever. It didn't matter what age you were, everyone watched it, everyone called in.
Yes.
How like nostalgic is that for you to be on now?
I was on AGT, and I was like, I'm never gonna do a reality show again. Before I started filming, I've been a working artist, so usually going on the show, it's like your first thing ever, and that's what was different for me. I have already been like working in the industry. I really have actually gained a lot from the judges.
Really?
And, like, just their feedback. They really believe in me. It's such a good reminder that I'm on the right path.
I feel like sometimes you need a reminder like that too, because LA is so hard. You have times where you're just skyrocketing and everything's so good, and then you have times where it's like really slow and you're like, okay, am I supposed to be out here? What's happening?
Something that surprised me is like how close I've gotten with everybody else on the show.
Yeah.
With AGT, I didn't know who I was as an artist. I was literally like this little Arkansas girl that wore this green dress.
I remember the dress.
I didn't have any of my original music out. I was just in a whole nother place, and now I've established who I am as an artist. I've sing originals.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do they still do that? You're going to Hollywood.
Oh, they do that. I was literally at the Roosevelt. It's in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And so they're like, you're going across the street.
Stop.
I'm like, yeah.
Were your parents like so excited?
They're so cute. My dad flew out because they did my first story about him. They sing the song I wrote about him for the first episode. Wait, is that called Claro Utility Box? You know what that means in Spanish? That means of course. I guess it could be claro. I'm like, claro que sí. I speak Spanish now. Do you speak Spanish?
I used to be better, but
really?
I lost it. Yeah. In high school, I went to Spain and everything.
I just had this feeling she spoke Spanish.
You're psychic. She's
like, okay, wait, why are you like also a YouTube star now? Like, you're so good at it. Subscribe. You are like this beam of light that I have missed in my life. No, I'm serious. You are. If I just think about you, I can hear your laugh in my head.
I feel like too, whenever we were hanging out all the time, all we were doing is laughing. We were crazy.
We would like do crazy things like on the Santa Monica Pier.
Yes, we would literally take like a microphone down there and sing to strangers.
Do you remember that one time when we drank that pitcher of margarita and then went on the roller coaster? I tell this story religiously. I swear on my life. I'm like one time and I'm like, it's like I'm like showing off to people that we did this, and it's so dumb. We went to this restaurant and I knew the bartender there. Except like low-key, I think he was trying to date me.
Yeah, he was.
He was the manager at the time.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, the manager was like trying to date me. I didn't know it, of course. I was like super naive too. I was like, boys don't like me.
You're like, oh my gosh, he's just nice.
Yeah, right. Told him no, and then he never gave me free drinks again.
We lost our connect.
I got another one there. He was like, I'll get you guys a picture of margarita, blah, blah, blah. We thought pictures, they made it like, it was like all sugar and like a little alcohol. No, they fill those things up with all alcohol. I'm talking it's like this much alcohol and then like this much sugar.
We finished the entire picture.
It's made for like 10 people. You guys, we went on the Santa Monica Pier. I can't even tell the story. You were crying. We went on the ride that literally you control. You press buttons and it flips you in circles. We were like going backwards and
We
it's like
literally just
flinging
pressed the button and held it down the entire time. And we literally just went like this for like 5 minutes, scream laughing, and then the ride stops and we look at everyone and everyone's literally staring.
We have an audience.
And we're like,
Alexis is bawling her eyes out like she just literally went through a breakup.
on your makeup today, I'm doing really warm tones, which we found that's kind of what works on you. I feel like being a redhead, you kind of have to use warm tones, right? You find that a lot. What's some of your makeup tricks? Because you're really good at makeup. And I feel
Really?
like a lot of people look up to you with redhead tips. You kind of branded this.
I have. Hey, red clothing. Step number 1 for redheads is get a good self tanner. With your complexion and your hair, sometimes it's so contrasting when you have really, really white skin and red hair. It just gives a glow. Even if you get the lightest color, like you said, the warm tones, the coppers are like
your best friend.
especially if you have light eyes.
It makes your eyes pop so much. That's kind of what we're doing today too. I use lots of peachy tones and then a warm burgundy with a little bit of shimmer.
Oh, this looks so good. Guys, she's so good. Like, I know y'all know she's so good, but like, you're the best.
Oh my gosh.
You love learning from her.
Yes.
She's so
She's
good.
the best.
And she's the best as a person too.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
No, I'm serious. There's just like so many people in LA that just like aren't the best. Especially in the makeup industry. Other people just don't even know. They haven't seen Alexis Oakley at 18 years old. Okay, so can you give us any tea on like boys?
There's no tea whatsoever.
That's good because that means you're just working and hustling.
What about you?
I've been going on dates with some people. Either it's been somebody that's like super interested in me and I really like them, but they want whole commitment from me.
Right.
Or it's someone that I'm like, we're just hanging out and having fun.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in a place to date right now.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was. This 1 week, I really hope one of the guys doesn't see this video. But this 1 week, I went on like 3 different dates with 3 different guys.
Yeah,
and
that's the best way to do it though.
it was like The Bachelorette. Like, it was too
I
much.
love that.
I was keeping up with all their stories. Like, I'm like one day I was looking at this guy, and the next one was this one. Like, I've never done that before. It's always just like one guy.
Speaking of The Bachelor, would you ever go on The Bachelor?
Everyone wants me to
I
go
know.
on The
I've
Bachelor.
been trying to get you to go on it since the day I met you. You would be so funny. You'd be like,
Especially with my music career, I just think it's not for me.
It worked for the whole career. Then
you would be great.
Thank you.
It's just a little moisturizer.
Or it might be my mustache.
No, it's not.
So no boys for either of us.
No. I kind of decided I'm not gonna date this year, which this is the first time I've said that publicly, and I'm really scared to say that because then people are probably gonna hold me accountable.
Me too.
Wait, really?
I swear.
Yeah, I have some stories I'll tell you off camera that like started this whole like thing. It's easy in LA because I don't date in LA anyway, but whenever I go back home, you know how it is. It's like guys from high school like hit you up. I don't know, it's just different. It's easier. Wow, I'm glad we're in this together.
I'm so happy you said that. We can hang out and bond over it too. Like, okay, everyone's going on dates tonight. Let's watch The Bachelor.
Are you watching this season?
Yes.
Okay, what do we think? What are your favorite girls? What do we think of Matt kissing with his eyes open every time?
That is like just.
I don't know.
I feel like it reminds me of older seasons.
Who do you like girl-wise?
I don't know any of their names except for Victoria.
Or Kit.
Queen. Yeah, I thought she was gonna be
So
drama. I thought she was gonna be like real life Blair Waldorf.
I like
You like Rachel.
Okay, we like Rachel.
the girl from
Rachel
Canada.
the girl who looks like Anna de Armas.
I don't know who
I
that
don't know who that is.
Ex-girlfriend.
Who's ex-girlfriend?
Ben Affleck, they like just broke up last week.
Oh.
She's the girl from Knives Out.
Perfect. I remember you living like alone and now you live with a roommate. You like it better?
Honestly, it's so fun because it's
She has
like
to be nice right now.
you get to come home and we like gossip about boys every single night. Anytime I'm like sending a text to anyone, go to her and I'm like, oh my gosh, guess what they said? It's so fun.
So are you dating in 2021?
no!
She's like,
Old news.
Okay.
No, Caitlin knows. You can ask.
You have had a couple of hiccups.
I had one hiccup. I had one. Have I had more than one? That was in Missouri. It doesn't count. One hiccup. I stayed very strong. I haven't slid into DMs.
I can tell you that I've never slid into a DM in my life. Oh, I lied, but I unsent it. It was Tyler Cameron.
What'd you say?
I tried to be like different. I like said my friends bet money that if he responded, they would pay me. Like clearly I made it up. The next day I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. So I
Were
unsent
you
it.
like alone in your room?
Alone in my car.
It's just
In my car. Like
Yeah.
we're in 6th grade again. Like I'm gonna
It's
be
literally like whenever you accidentally text your crush, you're like, oh my gosh, butt dial. Sorry, what are you up to though?
yeah. You do a space and send it, and it's
Yes.
just a blue circle, and you're like, oh sorry, I didn't mean to text you, and they're like, oh what's up? And you're
Yeah.
like, okay, well. One of the guys, we met surfing. It was like a movie. We
That's
were like
so
both
cute.
in the water. He like surfed. I just saw him and I was like, and then his board came over to me, so I grabbed his board, gave it back to him, and then we just started talking. We were out in the water surfing together. I chipped my tooth. It's back, but surfing, like literally half of my
Shut
tooth
up.
was gone.
Oh my gosh.
That one chipped and that one chipped.
Stop.
So I met this surfing guy in the water. We went on a date. Then he was like super weird. Didn't ask me to hang out after that. So I was like,
Okay.
not this. I kind of like blew up on him. I just sent him my song lyrics.
No, you didn't.
And was
No,
like,
you didn't.
that was like my parting gift. And he was like, I think we're miscommunicating. And I was like, no, don't ever talk to me again. 3 months later, I call him and I'm like, hey, that was really irrational. I'm so sorry.
3 months after that,
I'm in Hawaii. I'm with one of my friends and she's like, whatever happened to that surfer guy? She's like, you should call him. He's like, why are you calling me? He gets so excited. He's like, what are you doing this weekend? So I chipped my tooth the day before we hang out.
No.
And a long story short, I was like, I think I'm not ready today. Let's just be friends. And he flipped it on me where he was like,
yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time that I was gonna tell you.
I'm like, no, you didn't. No, you weren't.
This is the
Oh,
Too
okay.
Faced Popadone Peach. I love this with your eyes and skin.
How do you know what shades to choose for people?
Kind of depends on the makeup look. I like things to be really monochromatic. So I try to choose a shade of blush that I could put into the crease a little bit or something like that.
Your accent has changed so much.
Oh my gosh, Caitlin, did you hear that?
My accent used to be so thick too, country accent.
Yes.
She sounds like a valley girl now.
Really? This took us to the Midwest.
Yeah, they came to Missouri with me over the summer.
Yes, I
It was
saw
my
that.
very first time ever to the middle of America. We had such a fun time. Literally, it was how I imagined it. It was like cows and farms. And I think every day we were laughing from morning until
Yeah. That's so funny that you say the accent.
Yeah.
I was literally telling them. I was like,
Yeah.
When we were in Missouri, like everyone talks like
Very like
"Mom,
twangy.
Hi, I'm from Missouri.
It's not like Arkansas. Where it's,
Arkansas
like,
is thick. I used to talk like this.
Yeah,
I'd be like, my
literally.
name's Madison, I'm from Arkansas. Everything Alexa says, she's like, so I
I feel like
want
Alexa's more valley than me. Walmart is such a Midwestern.
Walmart.
Yeah. I remember whenever I first went to makeup school with her sister, I said something about Walmart and she was like, what's that? I've never been to a Walmart.
It's literally not a thing.
There's one in Burbank.
There's one in Burbank. If you're from the South, you literally know where the Walmarts are in LA.
Probably opened up in 2016, the year you moved out here. I remember it was the whole thing. We were like, ew, why did we know Walmart in Burbank?
I remember thinking, I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Do not talk about Walmart like that. Can I tell you something so crazy you're not gonna believe? They paid my bills the first year I lived in LA.
Wait, why?
I would travel with their corporate.
Okay, so you used to work for Walmart.
No, I would literally sing at their events. They would fly me around the country. I would basically open these shows. There'd be 14,000 people in stadium. I would be singing. How I got
Okay,
first
so
started.
Walmart like made you.
Walmart made me who I am. You want to hear another funny story? The first singing thing I ever did in public, I walked up to the cashier lady and it's literally like 1 a.m. I think I'm like 13 years old. Our mom drove us there to get ice cream at a sleepover. I go up to the lady at the counter and I'm like, please let me sing on the intercom. On the phone, I'm like, ain't no mountain high. That was my start. Thank you, Walmart.
It's a thing, like
Did I get a music video? I did a music video in a Walmart.
everyone who's not from California is like obsessed with
I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
I mean, I want to say I'm obsessed with Walmart. I wouldn't go that far.
in New York one time, upstate New York, they wanted to go to get their nails done. And the only nail salon in the town was in a fucking Walmart. That was the only time I've ever been to Walmart.
And they do hair. Every single ear piercing I have is Walmart. Because they do it for free. You just have to pay for the earring. It's like $5.99 for the earring.
Walmart in Burbank doesn't like have hair salons and nail salons.
They have ear piercing. I've got my ears pierced there. I got my double piercing at the Walmart in Burbank. Should we move on to another topic?
I'll choose subjects. Fast food.
Oh, we love some fast food.
That actually has to do with us so much.
Oh, I started eating vegetables recently. That's something new.
No way.
Yeah.
You're like, I literally eat chicken tenders every
Yeah.
day. Oh my gosh, I look like freaking Jimmy from the block. She's already making me look like J-Lo.
I haven't talked about anything once in this tutorial, guys. Sorry.
Let's start talking about makeup.
As we're on the last step.
Where do you
Make you all glowy.
She's making me look so
We're
good.
giving you that J-Lo glow.
Okay! J-Lo
Just a
glow.
little 8:30 a.m. beat.
Don't even worry about it, guys. What? The makeup is perfect.
This is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial.
She's literally the best.
I love you so much.
good.
I know it wasn't a full-blown tutorial, but I feel like this was way more entertaining.
It's like a
Anyway.
mukbang.
Yeah, except no food.
Except only makeup.
Except like not at all. Definitely be sure to follow Madison. Check her out on American Idol. Do we still call in to vote? Is that still a thing?
If I make it that far, yes. Call in to vote.
Right? Yeah. Plug yourself. Where can people find you? Where can
Yes.
they follow you?
You can anywhere, any music platform, just look up Madison Watkins, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, the whole 9 yards. Just Madison Watkins. And
She's the best, you guys.
you're the best.
This is just us like hyping each other up the entire
I
time.
swear, like she makes me literally go from country bumpkin to J-Lo in 5 seconds. So,
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to follow her, like and
subscribe
Yes!
to her channel because she has great content.
All right, love you guys.
Bye.